Nah, I got it. We just had a little malfunction. All right, good afternoon, class. Do now is posted on the board. Going to write about a time or a situation when you wanted to say no to something and it was hard to do so. I gave a little example in the post saying maybe someone asked you to go somewhere where you knew you shouldn't be going and you had to tell them no, even though it was hard to do it because you wanted to go. But there's probably a reason that you shouldn't go. Could be anything from saying no to going somewhere, saying no to something you're being offered from a friend. And I'll give you guys about 5 minutes or so to type that in the chat box. As you guys can see from the agenda, we're going to actually work on refusal skills today and saying no. We don't have one, just a few questions. Yeah. Anthony, is there a question? Yeah. 2 more minutes for this, 2 minutes. I see 5 comments already. 2 more minutes should be enough time for you to get your post in. One minute. All right, who would like to share their post? I'm just gonna leave this up here so you guys can see the question better than on the computer. Go ahead, Kayla, share what you wrote.
There's something important to me, but like for like a reason that I didn't want to express, and like my little sister, I didn't want to share the thing with her, and she was upset, right? But it was hard for me to tell her no because I didn't want to express to her why no, and normally she's a 5-year-old. If you tell her no, she wants a reason. So it was hard for me to tell her no, but I had to.
Good, thank you for sharing. Go ahead.
This situation was when I wanted to go and hang out with my cousin, but her friends were older, so, and at this time I was 11 and my mom was overprotective. She said no, and since my mother said no, I have to say no, and it was hard, but I really wanted to go.
Okay, good, thank you. Anyone else want to share? Gianna, go ahead.
So a time where so my friends once asked me to go outside with them, and I said no. Well, I wanted to say no, but I couldn't because I don't like going outside as much. since they're my friends and I don't see them as much, like I had no issues.
Okay, all right. Thank you for sharing. So what we're going to talk about today, most of the examples you gave me were kind of just, maybe you felt weird saying no, but it wasn't really too big of a deal. We're going to focus more on saying no to peer pressure and drugs and possibly doing some actions you shouldn't be doing with your friends. So it's going to be a little more of a stressful situation than kind of just saying no to going somewhere with your friends. But it's good to know that some of you have already had some experience saying no when you didn't want to. Because it's tough when you're in that situation and you're getting peer pressure by your friends or your family members. You don't want to disappoint them. So you want to do everything you can to go, but sometimes you just have to say no. All right? So we're going to watch a quick video. All right? After the video's over, I want you guys to, there's going to be two characters in the video. One person is offering someone something. The other person is saying no. And I want you guys to focus on the person saying no and decide in your own mind, and I'll ask you after it's over what you think, if their refusal skills look good. Like, is it convincing that they don't want to do it? Or are they kind of like hesitant when they do it? All right? So let's watch this video, and then just pay attention to the person saying no. The person saying no is on the left-hand side, so the window side of the room.
You and a friend are walking home from school. Your friend pulls out a pack of cigarettes and offers you one. You are surprised and not sure what to do at first. You know your friend's older brother smokes, but your friend has never mentioned it before.
I took these from my brother's room. Want to try and smoke one with me? I don't know. Just one isn't gonna hurt us. Don't you want to see what it's like?
I'm not sure. Isn't it kind of bad for you?
My brother smokes and he's healthy.
Yeah, your brother's cool. He's really good at basketball.
Come on, I can't believe you want to try this with me. I thought you were my friend.
Well, okay. Maybe just this once.
All right, so what do we think about the person on the left? Good, no good, wisdom?
I think it was horrible.
Horrible. Why? Give me some reasons why.
Why? Because the person to the left wasn't really being assertive in their action. They were just, they were playing into the person on the right, coercing into them to smoke.
Good. Caleb?
She considered the idea, because she considered it, she gave in. Because she was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Afterwards, and then she was like, no. So she was giving it like the energy that she wasn't sure that she didn't want to do it. So it gave him an opportunity to persuade her.
Good answer. Fama?
She was being peer pressured, so like
She was being peer pressured, yeah.
she wanted to say no, but because the dude was like, I thought you was my friend, made her want to do it now.
Now, do you think the way she was acting, I'm assuming it's a girl in the video, persuaded the person who was peer pressuring her to keep asking her to do it? Right. So, because she was kind of hesitant, like, I'm not really sure, like, and then I assume the person on the right was a male. He was giving her reasons why she should. My brother does it. He's athletic. He's healthy. It's fine. And then she kind of fell into the persuasion. And from the end, it seems like she was going to go ahead and try. All right? So, good job there. Back this up. All right, so there's a couple things we're looking for when you're saying no to drug pressure or any type of peer pressure. All right, and we've talked about some of these in the past, and we're going to watch another video in a second and really see how it's done the correct way. So obviously we're going to say the word no, and we're going to use it in a firm tone voice, all right? Be assertive. We've talked about that in the past. If you don't want something to happen, be assertive when you say it, all right? So don't say, no, please stop offering that. I don't want that, all right? Be more assertive. Use better body language. So if you remember at the beginning of that last clip we watched, the person saying no was looking away, kind of looked shy. That's not really persuasive body language to tell someone no. That's kind of showing that person that maybe they are interested in it. All right? Suggesting an alternative is huge. Okay? So maybe those two people wanted to hang out together, but the one person wanted to smoke cigarettes, the other person didn't. Maybe the person that didn't can suggest that they go for a walk instead to try to get that off topic. All right, and then lastly, you may have to say it more than once. If someone's really trying to convince you to do it, you may have to keep saying no until they leave you alone. All right, so the second video we're gonna watch is a better demonstration on how you should say no.
You and a friend are walking home from school. Your friend pulls out a pack of cigarettes and offers you one. You are surprised and not sure what to do at first. You know your friend's older brother smokes, but your friend has never mentioned it before.
I took these from my brother's room. Wanna try and smoke one with me?
No, I don't want to smoke.
Just one isn't gonna hurt us. Don't you wanna see what it's like?
No, tobacco can really mess up your body. I'm not interested.
My brother smokes and he's healthy.
Maybe for now, but it will hurt him one day. Besides, I want to make the varsity team next year. I'm not going to do something that will hurt my lungs.
Come on, I can't believe you won't try this with me. I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend. That's why I'm not going to smoke with you.
Well, maybe it's not such a good idea.
Yeah, let's you and me stay healthy. I've got to get home. Want to come over and play some basketball?
Okay, that sounds like fun.
All right, so what are some of the good things the person on the left did? Arliana,
She was being more assertive. When
being more assertive. Josh,
she was giving facts and information about, like, smoking and how it can affect you.
right, so clearly she was educated on it and she was able to tell that person why we shouldn't be doing it. Destiny.
She diverted, was like, well, let's go out, let's go play basketball in my house.
Yep, she offered an alternative.
He
Kayla.
changed his mind.
She changed his mind too, right?
Before he changed her mind, now she
Right.
changed his.
So she actually kind of flipped it on him, right? I'm not sure what the outcome of that was, but maybe her friend didn't smoke after that, So maybe she kind of flipped it and also helped him as well, while she avoided smoking cigarettes as well. All right? Any questions about those tactics? All right, I'll go back to that slide. You're gonna need to know them. These, all right, there's 4 main ones. We're gonna need to know these for the little assignment we're doing and then the role play we're actually doing. All right, if not, we can always refer back to them. So what we're going to do is you guys are going to partner up. I'll tell you your partners in a second. All right, but I want to show you what you're going to do together before you partner up. All right, this is just an example. All right, you're going to have 6 different topics you can pick from. This is an example. This is vaping. I think the other ones are cigarettes. Another one is alcohol. So they're all kind of very similar. They're just going to be different types of drugs. All right, so you're actually going to script your role play. All right, so instead of you coming up here and just making it up as you go, you're going to practice with your partner before you come up here. So your partner up, you're going to complete this form, and then once we're all done with this form, then we'll actually do the role play in front of the class. All right, so just for example, this one is vaping. So the friend would say, if you, like, let's say we're role playing and I was the friend, I would have my paper and say, have you tried this yet? I just got one, talking about a vape. And then you're going to answer with who's ever answering using the strategies we just talked about, saying no more than once, offering an alternative, all that good stuff. All right, and then you keep going. Then your friend will say, it's just water vapor and flavor, it can't hurt you. And you'll reply. Does that make sense? So basically it's 5 different questions that have to be replied to. All right, so after you and your partner have those answers and everyone's done, we'll come up and actually do the role play and we'll see how we do. Any questions? All right, I'll post that on Google Classroom and then we'll get our partners and begin to work.